Alright, got a 5-minute game. This is a, I guess, live chess commentary from chessvideos.com. Caro-Kann, exchange. Panov Botvinnik. Don't know all the theory here, so I generally sort of wing it. E6. Okay, I think knight c6 can't be bad, right? Bishop c4. Knight, maybe b6. I'll just play bishop e7. That seems easy. Now here, I think my first goal is to start breaking down his pawns, and maybe I can accomplish that right away. I mean, is there some tactical way I can get that done? Maybe just b6. I was hoping there was something where I could play e5, and then if he takes, I could play knight fd7, hitting both pawns, but then d5 fall. I don't know. It would get pretty messy. So instead, I've opted for this route. Now he's going to play b4, and I'll play a4, or what should I play? If I play a4, he's going to play b5. I mean a5, he's going to play b5. So I can't really do that, so I'll just play this. Now my next goal, I think, should be to try to trade off this bishop, which is looking really ugly. And he's also got a protected pass pawn now. But if I can put pressure on his pieces, should be fine. Here he's going to try something like... Okay. I think I should be fine here. I'm going to play rook b8, just get some play on the queen side. Unfortunately, I think he might be able to get something going now. Hoping to somehow break down some of his piece defenses. But maybe that might be difficult. If I can gain control of the b file, maybe. Get knight e4 in. Break down the support of this knight. That would be ideal. So hopefully he lets me get control of the b file. That would be nice. If he plays rook b1, maybe just knight e4, threatening takes and then taking this pawn. Alright, so now I've got something going. I've got a file. Try to double here, and then he's trying kind of crude tactics here with trying to threaten my pieces. So let's just play here. You know, his threat was to take on f6, and when I recapture, he'd have a fork on d7 of my two rooks. But not sure how good that is. It is good for him though to trade off this bishop for this knight, so that's kind of an annoyance. But we'll see. I've had kind of a cramped position since the opening. Hopefully, I can get something going against these pieces. You know, I would like it if he took... Oops, sorry about that. That was a recording in the background. Now we've got, so bishop f6. So if I recapture, and now, let's see here. He's played f4. I could take... Why don't I first play... Yeah, why don't I take? With the idea of putting pressure on this pawn. I think that might be the right way to go about things. I do need to blockade this pawn, because this pawn is going to get powerful in a minute. Although right now, if he moves this pawn, I can just play rook c4, and I win it. So I'm going to try for play against this pawn. I think I should be able to get it. Now here I want to play something like, I don't know. Queen here looks good, with the idea that if he can't really offer to trade rooks because I'll be able to move this away. Here maybe I can get some pressure on his rook. I'm worried about if I play this rook fb8, he can oppose, and now we'll be trading pieces like that. But it seems like it might be my only option against these pawns, which are becoming a major nuisance. But here, I don't know, here I'm skeptical of his ability to take queen, so maybe I think I can stop this pawn. Maybe not, which would then be the end of the game, but it looks like I can certainly try. I mean, it's gonna be hard for him to get a lot of weight behind that pawn, any more than I can defend, and then I can bring my king up, and it should be fine for me. We'll have to see, though. Here, of course, he needs to play something like rook b c1 and get, behind that pawn. But, if I can stop, if I can trade, my a pawn for his c pawn, I'll be up a pawn. So right now he's put his hopes on this guy. Okay, so we'll start off with that. Now, maybe I can start pushing my pawn, see what happens. I just want to start mobilizing this pawn. I want to, well, I guess I can't. I need to rearrange these pieces. I need my rook hitting this so that I can push to a3, then when he plays queen takes, I can play rook takes pawn, and we'll have traded off these pawns. I can't do that right now, but if he tries to put pressure on it, I think I'll be able to. So now I need to get, like I said, I need to somehow get some support behind this pawn. Something like this, I think, now should be fine. The idea being that I play here, and now I'm going to start mobilizing this pawn. Now if he moves away from this guy, I'll be able to just take it and be okay. Something like this. Now he can sacrifice his rook for it, and I lose. No, now I can trade. Okay, so now I'm up a pawn. I need to play quickly, centralize my king, the whole 9 yards. Now that's a mistake because now I get his pawn. He can try for that, but that's just a well, I think I might have blundered. No, this is okay. He can get this pawn. I don't really care either way. Now he's threatening checkmate, actually, but I can play here and then here. Okay, well, if he wants to do that, I'll just play here. He might have gotten away with a draw here because he has this obnoxious mate threat, but hopefully I can somehow get away by pushing this, maybe. Okay, he definitely played that wrong. He should have played rook d8. Now I think I'm winning. He's not going to be able to checkmate me, and I'm going to be fine here. Maybe I should have gotten my king out of the cage, but he's not going to be able to get checkmate here. Yeah, here, if he pushes, I can just come up, so it's not going to work for him. He had this tricky mating thing, but it's just not going to work now, and I'm going to get a queen, so this is over. Unless he has something really stunning, which he doesn't. So now it's just a matter of time. So it was an interesting game all around. So it was interesting. And I'll post it, and people can post their thoughts in the forums.